Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some Historic Brawl with Vorinclex. And before you click away, I would encourage you, those of you that have not played Historic Brawl and only are standard gamers, to maybe watch this video and maybe give the format a chance. It's very low stress because there's no ranking system. You can just forfeit whenever you want with no repercussions whatsoever. And if you're having a fun game, then you're having a fun game. It also lets you kind of experiment with different commanders, different builds. It's a 100-card format, so there's plenty of opportunity to make fun things happen. And I wanted to start with Vorinclex today because Vorinclex is a very, I guess, basic commander, right? Where your whole goal is to just ramp to the moon and then just play a whole bunch of massive green creatures and kill the opponent. There are some notable fun things in here, namely the Verdant Rejuvenation, the Thunderous Debut, and the Last March of the Ents. Verdant Rejuvenation and Last March of the Ents are very similar in that basically it lets you find a bunch of creatures and put them onto the battlefield based on creatures you have on the battlefield. So, for example, Last March of the Ents can't be countered, which is fantastic. And then it says draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among creatures you control. Then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So, if you have your Vorinclex out, you you get to draw 6 cards, and then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So, things like Craterhoof, and things like Vorinclex Voice of Hunger, and things like Tyrannix Rex, all swinging in for massive damage. That's pretty much the deck. I'm not going to go into every card because there are quite a few, but those are just some notable standouts and kind of our win condition, aside from just beating them down with creatures we play normally. Most of the deck is ramp, a lot of it is value-oriented creatures, and then we just have our big finishers at the end. So I hope you all enjoy the video. If you do, please leave a like and a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you in the games. Nixilis. We'll keep this, though. Black-red has no counter spells, and Verdant Rejuvenation is disgusting. Those of you that don't know, Seek, which is a alchemy mechanic, which says to seek a card, put one at random from your library into your hand. But this says seek X creature, enchantment, and or planeswalker cards, where X is the highest mana value among creatures you control. So, for example, with Vorinclex on the field, it's seek 5. And then you can put them onto the battlefield, which is fun. For now, though, let's play an additional land, draw a card, Stomper next turn. Get more lands out, ramp into Vorinclex. Cutthroat. This is when it deals, whenever it or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and gain 1 life. A little bit of drain and gain. Get the Stomper online. And I think we go Augur of Autumn next turn. So they probably casualty the Cursebound Witch with their Nixilis here. Fun little synergies for the opponent.
I don't need respect.
We need to get to 8 with
my goons will make
Stomper on the field. Discard a land. Let's go Augur first. You have the land on the top, and another land. Okay. Let's see if they take out the Augur here. We plan to play Vorinclex next turn, so I'm just going to discard the land.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
I'm worried about other discard effects.
Pleasure
we want to keep this.
Business with you.
Yeah. Oh. What does this do? At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, that player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. That's fine. We will discard a card. Discard. Land. War Chief. More discard fodder here. But we'll see if we have another land on the top. Valaged Recovery, we'll play that as a land, that's fine. Stomper can swing in at the token. Now they have to remove Vorinclex. But we're definitely going for the Rejuvenation next turn. And we have, yeah, plenty of things to discard to Ob and also Torment of Scarabs. So we'll see if we can just beat him down with big boom booms here.
Oh, I have a job.
Land in the bin.
By coin or carnage. Tribute is owed.
Okay. Virtue onto Augur, takes up their whole turn. We like that. Verdant Rejuvenation, baby. Find us the boom booms. Alright, discard. Land. Play untapped land. Rejuvenation. So, attach the Below Haven. Draw 3 cards. Nope, just kidding. Not yet. And, no attacks because of Death Touch. Rude. We'll transform our Vorinclex next turn. Okay.
Pleasure.
Don't mind giving up the lair. It's fine.
Your punishment.
See if they have more spot removal. They have a lightning bolt. Sure. And a scamp. Lose 3. Okay. Druid. Well. I activate. Ooh, baby. Gotta be these two, I think. So we're going to destroy artifact or enchantment. This, gain 5. And then we're going to go and get our Nykthos. And... Probably our Plaza. Draw a card, yes. Play out the Druid. Graveyard for you. And swing in with Nalia because indestructible. Okay. Gain and drain there. So we'll activate the ability again on their end step, probably.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Alright, down to 11.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
More dorks. So let's activate this. Great Henge on the top. I think we need a creature, so let's put that in the graveyard. Shepherd, it's not the creature we need. Let's just put all counters here. $13, no big deal. Let's activate again. Looking for more creatures. Virtue of Persistence. Virtue of Persistence, you say? Graveyard. War Chief. Perfect. Let's blitz this. Nykthos giving us an additional 7 mana. And then we'll draw the card here. Oh wait, no, it's, never mind, I lied. So we want to take out the Ob clone copy here, I think. They can block with the Death Touch, and that's fine. Do it like this. 2 more lands. Let's get the Shire and Castle Garenbrig. Then we'll draw a card off the War Chief. We're going to want to block the Titan with the Enforcer with Death Touch. It's not legendary, so it can't be saved with the Plaza. Right? Yes. Probably could have attacked in with the Nylea as well.
This isn't over.
That's fine. Okay, they get a flyer. Titan can block though. Drain us again. And the turn, draw a card with the War Chief, get a 4/4. Then we can just reflip the Vorinclex next turn. 1 ring. Interesting. Can draw us cards, but can also kill us. Three, 4, 5, 6. If they find a land on the top, they can play the Virtue of Persistence. They're just going to go Ob again. Okay. Let that resolve. Not like we have a choice, but you know.
Entire plains. One city will be easy.
We'll decline.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Make a double.
Ha! Shake down the locals.
Send it all. No? Alright. Activate. 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 Beautiful. And we get to fight things. Exciting. Hit our land for turn. And I think we'll just play out all of our creatures. Let's see what we hit off the Bramble. Elves. Let's activate Vorinclex. All the mana in the world because of our loyalty here. Or devotion, rather. There we go. The Rex and the Kogla. So, let's fight you. Draw a card. And that'll do it. We go first. Ghalta. The Battle of the Big Green Creatures. Play the Nykthos first, and then probably up the Beanstalk. Into Savala, I think. Maybe it's Tribute, though. Opponent ramps. Nah. Go Savala here. To pump that mana generation. Yorvo. It's greater than Yorvo, put another +1. Spooky. Let's get Vorinclex out. Forest. Draw a card. Discard to... Well, we don't need the crossroad here. Don't need to scry. Alright. See if they can get their Ghalta out for 2. Woo! All creatures able to block do so. They don't send in the Yorvo. Okay. I think it's like this. All the green. And then... I think we do this. Leaves us with 4. Land. Pretty underwhelming Vorinclex, if I do say so myself. Okay. Ghalta can come down for 2 here. And they get to draw. No blocks. I'm surprised they didn't tack in with the boar. I'm gonna put all the counters onto the grazer. They have a fight spell, I think. Yeah, fine. Should have tapped Gwenna. No, Crater Hoof. Into a land? Not like this. Tarrasque. You like that? They come in tapped, we're just doing regular. And then green. Kogla. Love that for us. Green. Get all these lands, baby. Alright, let's get rid of the boar. Then with our remaining mana, just do it like this. Tarrasque gets rid of Yorvo. That dies to the Ghalta. Okay. We'll see if they can punch through here. Do have a great many blockers. Okay, they draw a card. To Oracle. See if they have a way to get rid of the Grand Evolution. They don't. Alright, got there. Sorin the Grim Nemesis. Reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. We'll keep this. X damage, gain X life. And then a bunch of vampires. Alright. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Haven't seen that card in quite a while. Bankbuster. So, obviously this seems quite control-y. Let's explore. And we'll just play Nykthos. Ooh. Staff. Alright. Do they have a board wipe? Let's find out. Play the double mana dork. And then next turn we can go Cavalier. Okay, adding manas. I have 3 mana of any one color. Gilded Lotus. Into a Cold Steel Heart. Alright, ramping to the moon. 1 ring. Not really what we want to see. So we could just Bramble. But I think we get the commander down. Then we'll pass. Let's see if they have the sweeper here. If they don't, Kaya. Okay.
If the job is wrong, I change the
Minus. We'll take action. Nissa. Nissa's interesting. Could just go Nissa plus. Ignore Kaya. I think if we attack in with the Druid, they have instant speed removal for it. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. And I think I'm actually going to blow up their Staff of Completion.
Phyrexia is the future.
Still sus of that removal. Yep. Absence.
History will not repeat itself.
Oh. Okay.
Darkness will swallow the light.
Spiders acquired.
My will cannot be denied.
There's the +1. Yeah, so I think we just need to be a little patient here. We'll draw with this clue. Take the staff. Kami and Llanowar Elves. Drop the Cavalier. And then I think 5, 6, 7 could Bramble. Could Bramble. Let's Bramble. Into a turtle. Or a Savala or an Oracle. Shaper's Sanctuary is interesting too, because if we become the target of spell or ability, we draw a card. Let's go Savala. Then just play this elf. Okay. Let's see what their line is here. Draw a card.
Always reward the loyal.
Good start. Elspeth. So exiling the Cavalier. So this is a saga. It's a cool one. Exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater, and then our non-creature spells cost 2 more to cast until their next turn, and then they return target creature or planeswalker card from their graveyard, important to note, to the battlefield. So do we have enough here? Let's try. I want to try to last march them. Draw a card as well. But also just Vorinclex plus. Make him have a board wipe. Ooh, and we get the hasty. So let's go these two here. Take action. Let's grab our lair so we can get back in after the fact. And I guess just this. Draw a card. Playing super hard into board wipes here. And I guess they don't have it. So this could be control, or it could be bouncy creatures. Either way, we don't keep this one. Okay. Nissa. This is very good because it can't be countered. So I think we'll lead with the Shaper's Sanctuary into a Llanowar Elf. And then hopefully we find our land. Okay. Scry 2. World Tree. Let's go with the elf here. If the elf lives, we'll go tribute to the World Tree and our land. If they target it, we can draw a card. Okay. Beanstalk. Nice. So this seems a little bit more control-y. See if they have an omen here. Let's just Beanstalk. Gets around a sensor, but no other counterspell really. Brainstorm to draw 3, and then put 2 from your hand on the top of the library. This is a cool card out of Alchemy. Target creature perpetually loses all abilities, then it does damage equal to the number of creatures you control, but it's a good control card because it stops things like Atraxa, or not Atraxa, what's it called? Well, I guess, yeah, Perpetual, because if they get it back in command, pretty sure it still has the abilities gone. So, pretty nasty. If that is how the card works. I'm pretty sure that's how Perpetual works. Anyway, we have a Signet. Cool. Let's go with the Tribute to the World Tree. Just set ourselves up for playing Boom Booms. Vorinclex next turn, so we'll draw with the Beanstalk. Did we go first? I don't think we did. We definitely didn't. Alright, and then the Might Stone and Weak Stone. Draw 2, setting up for a good Yorion. So let's draw with the Beanstalk. And draw with the World Tree. Or Tribute to the World Tree, whatever. You know what I mean. All sorts of lands. Oh no. Oh no. A disaster. That's so bad. That is oh so bad. Okay. Opponent has the 1 ring. They will draw now. Yorion can reset the ring, which is cool. Alright, Aether Channeler. What are we bouncing? I would love to draw a card, thank you. Primeval. Vorinclex to hand. In with the Charming Prince again. Untap land, I think. And I think we just drop Primeval on him. Draw 2 more. And then let's get, let's see. Nixthos for sure. And then probably also just Plaza. Discard 1, 2, and 3. And so, wouldn't be surprised to see Yorion come out here. If we get Last March of the Ensoff, it would be fantastic. Because we've got the haste, we have our commander, and then we also have Mammoth, which will just fight everything on the board. Soul Herder. Okay. So they probably return, what, the Channeler? See if they bounce our Titan here. If not... Okay. I draw. Alaged, not really what we want to see. Vorinclex. Options, options. Options, options, options. So let's go Shepherd first. And I think it's Mammoth. And what do we not want them to have back? This. Okay. So I think we actually Balaged for the elf. So that we get the Thorn Mammoth trigger. it'll take out their Channeler as well. And then we can just discard probably the tap land, honestly, even though it is the lair of the Hydra. So seems weird to do that, but if the Shepherd stays alive here, so they get back their Prince, Mightstone, Weakstone, untap their Signet, and then reset the ring as well. Pretty good. I think I want to Last March of the Ents this. I mean, but we could also try and Tooth and Nail to find Craterhoof and something else with haste. Vorinclex would have been the other choice, but Vorinclex is in hand. We'll see what they do on their end step. The Shepherd stops the counter spells, so we want to try and resolve big scary things while we can. Opponent, hello? So they'll have 3 mana with the Signet, then they can gain 3 life. They could exile their Yorion to do it all again. They'll have the ring so they can draw 1, and then Mightstone and Weakstone could do draw 2. And they draw off the Conundrum as well. But I hope they didn't just leave, because this was an interesting one. We were about to do the thing. We're about to do the cool thing. Yeah, so you can see there, even with the after it was in the graveyard, it still can't produce the green mana because of the Patriarch's Humiliation. Okay, they are here. They're just salt roping us, apparently, for some reason. Cool. Well, in that case... can't be countered. And this says... any number of creature cards from your hand. So, even if they get rid of the Thorn Mammoth, we can still put all of our creature cards from our hand onto the battlefield. Which is why we don't mind casting this now, because usually a response to this would be to just kill the highest toughness creature, which is this. So, basically lessening the effect of that, but even if they do that, we just get all these nasties. But I think they're salt roping us here. Unfortunate. Would have loved to show you that. We'll try again. Going first, we do have Savala. Spells and abilities your opponent control can't cause you to discard cards. Choose a non-land card name and then reveal the top 4. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand. So this seems like kind of a control deck, doesn't it? The ring can be good for us. So can Vivian. We'll keep this. Alright, we'll go tap land, scrap, or not tap land, I guess, but layer, scrap Gorger. Search for Azcanta. Could just go Vivian here and start playing things on their turn, and I think we do that.
Would you like to see what
Just gonna click, well, it's actually minus.
Strike now.
Okay.
Strike hard.
Vorinclex for later. Scrap Gorger's good because we can take things out of their graveyard. Now we can play
All
things at
things
instant
begin
speed,
and end in
like our
nature.
commander. Cycle. This Planeswalker is cool. You may cast creature spells as though they had flash. And then the -2 is look at the top 3 cards of your library, exile 1 face down, Vorinclex. And it cultivates. So let's just go ahead and do this now. Look at the top 3, exile 1 face down, and then put the rest at the bottom of the library. For as long as it remains exiled, you can cast as though it had flash. Or you can cast it if it's a creature, rather, I should say. Alright, let's get
Tear
Vigilance.
it down. Tear it all down.
Send in the Klex. Drawn from Dreams. See if they go for Commander here. Runaway Growth. Whenever Enchanted Land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional of green. Okay. It's actually a cool one. Could just destroy that with Boseiju. Let's try and flash some things in. Make them use counters on their turn. Memory Lapse. Yeah. Okay. Guess we're not going to Boseiju. Or should we? It's -2 again.
Have you ever lost a home?
Nylea. Seems good. Face. Yeah, we'll probably want to Boseiju this enchantment at some point in time. Okay, discover the formula. Okay. Utopia Sprawl. So their mana, or their lands now are every color, I believe. Okay. Alright, let's go for the Goreclaw. Gale's End. Let's go for this. Scrap Gorger taking probably Discover, because they'll want to return things with their commander, and Discover is very good. Primal Command, you say? Make a food. Let's give it Vigilance.
The mysteries of life are endless.
Primal Command. Nah, I think we wait still. We missed lethal, by the way, by not attacking them with the Hydra. But I'm just very excited about casting creatures at instant speed. See if that comes back to bite us. There's a Deluge. Okay, transform the Iskanta, which is 3 and a blue. Tap, look at the top 4, reveal a non-creature card, and put it into your hand. Chemist's Insights for draw 2. Well, I have to deal with the board now or they're dead. And we can just kill them with the lair next turn anyway, so... Alright, we got there. Again, missed the lethal a turn earlier, but yeah, like flashing in things. Vorinclex versus Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. We go first. We have our ramp into our Goreclaw into March of the Ends. Potentially we'll keep this. If they can ramp out faster than us, it's going to be a bit of a problem. But we'll see what we can do. Ooh, they start out with the Leyline. It says, if it's in your opening hand, you can start with it on the battlefield. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, add an additional mana. May as well play that. Next turn we'll go Stomper. Or we could just go Gwenno. Gwenno lets us play Vorinclex next turn, so let's do that now. And that way we can ensure we hit our land drop. They don't have ramp either, until now. Okay. So now we can play the Stomper as well. We need to get lands out for the last March of the Ents, which will win us the game, probably. Alright, Defiler. Do they have another creature? Sculptor of Winter. They do. Gonna be a nail biter. Could just transform Vorinclex right now. I think we do that. Ooh. So we're gonna take a big hit here if they play their commander. There it is. And it stops our Grand Evolution from progressing. What do you do? Ugh, gross. We're in danger. 22. I think I have to double block their commander. Ooh. They only send in the Defiler. Smart. No blocks. This won't progress because of the their commander on the field. So oh yeah. Ordering of this is important. So we have to just keep doing this. Okay, layer. Smack in. Then we also take out the Sculptor of Winter. Then let's also do that. Let's gain 5 and put a shield counter onto our Vorinclex. I'll take action. Oh, what a good one to end. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, that was spicy. Alright, welcome back to the post-game deck overview. That was our Vorinclex Historic Brawl deck. I hope you all enjoyed the games. If you're not a normal Historic Brawl player, number one, thank you for making it this far. Number two, I hope you enjoyed the kind of a look into the format, and I hope that it kind of gives you the, I guess, inclination to maybe give it a try, because Historic Brawl is really fun. As you can see, I'm recording this outro 2 days after I recorded the initial video, but I do play Vorinclex a lot just on my own time, on my iPad or whatever the case may be, because I just like to sometimes play big creatures go smashy, and it doesn't come with the same, I guess, feeling of needing to win that playing in ranked does, which is always nice because you do get clowned by like way over the top strategies or counter spells over and over again, board wipes, etc. And you can just kind of move on to the next game, which is why I really like the format. The other reason I like it is because if you don't have, for example, an Allosaurus, wow, should have picked a better card. An Allosaurus Shepherd. If you don't have this card, you don't need to put it in the deck. It's not, you can just put in another 1-mana green card like another Elf or another Mana Dork or Tamiyo Safekeeping, whatever. So it lends a lot of flexibility to kind of what you play and how you can build your decks, which I think is very fun. And it's something that Standard doesn't allow because like you need your Shouldered, you need to beat Mono Red, etc., etc. In Historic Brawl, you can just skedaddle on to the next game if you want. Easy peasy. So just play stuff that you have fun with. And I think that's the most important part. So going forward with Historic Brawl stuff, I will be doing decks that I just enjoy playing. They may not even have a good win rate, or they may not have a positive win rate, but I like playing them, and I think the games are funny when they go well, so those are the ones I'll be showing, and I hope that you enjoy that type of content and are along for the ride. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if you made it this far. It really helps out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. So that's enough rambling. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.